Alright, there's no way you could actually begin to understand this homework at all if you didn't watch the previous homework, okay? So make sure, so make sure you're watching the previous video to actually do this work. So it says, determine and state the coordinate of E prime and F prime after reflection off of the line x equals 2. Alright, first off, from the previous video, x equals 2 refers to a vertical line, right? And if you have a vertical line, I mean, we gotta look for it. Well, a perfectly vertical line means it's going to be somewhere like this, and it's going to be at 2, right? So I'm going to actually draw it with my pen, and I'm going to highlight it very quickly, okay? X equals 2 is right here, okay? That's where x equals 2 is, and so I'm going to highlight it in yellow. Now, how in the world do I reflect something? If you also noted from the previous video, right? You reflect by counting towards the reflection line and then away. So this is 1 unit towards and 1 unit away. So now it's right there. So E prime is already at 3, -1, okay? That's where E prime is at. What about F? It's 2 units away, 1, 2. So I go 1, 2. And this is where F prime is going to be located, which is going to be 4, 5. So 0, -5. So F prime is 0, -5. Okay? And then you can connect the dots. You can see that this line clearly reflects. EF has been reflected off of x equals 2 to get this other line, E prime, F prime. All right, determine the coordinates of A prime, B prime after reflection off of y equals 3. Well, y equals 3, think about the previous video. Y equals means it's a hoi line, right? And hoi means it's horizontal. So horizontal at 3 means it's right there. So I'll put this down. I'll draw this line right this, and I'll highlight it. It's a little bit messy, but whatever. I'll highlight it in green so that you can see. Oh yeah, this is the reflection line. And because this is the reflection line, I'm gonna count 1 unit towards, 1. So that means A prime is up top, and 1 unit towards, 1 unit away. So B prime is up top. Okay, great. Now, what's the coordinate of A prime? Well, this is -4, 4. A prime is -4, 4. And then B prime is 3, 4. And that's it, okay? It looks easy, but it's actually quite hard to interpret because there's a lot of information, okay? I'm gonna skip this part. It's more of the same. Actually, no, you guys are going to do this part. X equals -2, so you should be drawing you should be telling me what C prime and D prime is after you actually draw a line, but you're also going to tell me what type of line you're going to draw if the equation is x equals -2, okay? Whoops, sorry, like that. And then you're going to try to do this as well. What's the midpoint of E prime F prime after reflecting off of y equals -1? I'm only going to get you guys started on this because you guys have to actually make an attempt. Y equals -1 means that it's going to be a hoi line, right? Horizontal line at y equals -1. So here, once again, I'm going to take my ruler. It means it's a horizontal line right here. That's the only thing I'm going to give you. What you guys have to do next is figure out what the reflected, like how E prime F prime is going to reflect off that yellow line. And once you have that, once you calculate for E prime F prime, you're going to actually get the midpoint of E prime F prime.